Hey YouTube, it's Taylor. Today I am 3 years, 8 months, and 1 day into my transition, and I feel fantastic. I just wanted to do an update video because I know it's been so long since I did my last video. There's reasons for that. I went through a really terrible depression, and I gained a lot of weight. I was 217 pounds, and I went through a lot when my wife and I split, and then I went through one of my other significant exes. She got married, which congratulations, by the way. I'm super happy for you, and that is totally genuine. I really needed for that to happen for me to move on with my life, and so everything works out for the greater good. I know that everything is going to be okay. I've put myself on this track where I've lost 66 pounds the last few months, so I'm down to 151 pounds. This is probably the smallest I've ever been since before I transitioned. I know that for sure. But yeah, like I've been eating really good. I've been eating really healthy. I've been working out every day, and just when you work on yourself and you are trying to make these improvements, it really helps. Like, it really helps your state of mind. It really brought me out of a really dark place that I didn't know that I was exactly going to get myself out of. So I'm really grateful for that. I've been away at school, and that's been really awesome. I'm back to being an art major because what's that quote? It's like, if you tell a fish to climb a tree, it's going to spend its whole life thinking it's stupid. And I just, I don't feel like I do anything as good as I do art, and I really believe in that. And I feel like that's my vocation. It's not just a job for me. I really feel like art is my life's calling, and so I really want to stay true to that. So I'm back in that, and I really would like to finish my my BFA, and then I'd like to go on to either get my master's or my PhD so I can become an art scholar. That is like A+, that's the goal. So yeah, I've just been making a lot of goals for myself. I've come into this thing where I'm giving God a chance in my life, where if you guys know me personally, like, you know that my family is super religious, and they're super awesome. They weren't supportive before, but for the past few years I've had my family support, and that's been amazing. I've been meaning, I really want to make a video with my mom. She really wants to answer questions and talk about what it's like having me as a son, and we really want to do a collaboration on that, so that's going to be super awesome. But yeah, so I've been kind of reconnecting with God, or say your higher power, because I really have been in a rut, and I know that I have an addictive personality, and that's just me. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and a lot of really hard things that I haven't been able to process, and I haven't always done all the right things to handle those problems. And so I'm working through that now. I'm in recovery. And I can honestly tell you that living the sober life is probably the best thing that I've ever done for myself. So, no drinking, no nothing, no substances, no nothing. And I can say that it's been the healthiest decision I've made. I feel really clear in my head. I feel like my life is on track. I feel like I can go out and actually do things and get things done. And I feel like before I did this, like before I lost all this weight and before I decided that sobriety needs to be a way of life for myself, I really didn't know how I was going to do the rest of my life. Like, how do you maintain a job? How do you pursue a career? I really want to become like a college professor. Like, that's my goal. And how do you do these things if you're not clear in your head? And so I've been really focusing on actually having a relationship with God and not faking it like the way that I did all through my childhood and everything else. And it's actually, I was the biggest skeptic. And I have always felt like the church has spit in my face because I'm transgender. But, I'm really finding a lot of peace in that. And my problem isn't with God. My problem is with the church. And it's having that acceptance and that welcoming and everything in that. And that's been my problem. I'm really not angry with God. Like, it's been, I'm not really angry with anybody, but it's definitely been a lot of rejection from places and feeling like I don't belong because everyone's cool until they find out you're transgender. And so that's been my battle there recently. But I'm doing really well. I'm actually really engaged with everything that's going on, and I'm excited for where my life's going, and I feel like I have purpose. And I feel like finally getting myself in line and getting my life in order, I feel like I can finally help other people and I can actually do all these things. So I'm super, super excited to do this. I'm really excited about my fitness. I'll show you guys. I'm Mr. Skinny now. So down from 217 pounds, I'm 155 pounds. You know, you just work out, you eat healthy. It's been super, super awesome. But yeah, I've been just making amends with, you know, people in my family and people in my life and trying to carry on with a positive attitude. And man, it makes such a difference. Like, I wake up every day and I don't dread it. And I thought that, you know, after I transitioned that I would be super happy with my life. And it turns out that after I transitioned, my life went, you know, right down the drain. And so, you know, you got to do certain things to get yourself back on track, but you can absolutely do it. And the most important thing is to be yourself. The other night I was here in Phoenix. I was visiting my mom. I was down from Flagstaff, and my mom and I were watching the Caitlyn Jenner series, I Am Kate. And well, first of all, I want to say to Caitlyn Jenner, congratulations, you are absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I think everything that you're doing for the trans community is super wonderful. Thank you for your visibility and everything that you're doing for transgender youth, because I feel like it takes a lot to take that on yourself and to be an example. And I just really wanted to say that I appreciated that. And coming from a transgender person watching the show, I thought it was really, really touching. And it was awesome to watch it with my mom, because your relationship with your mom was a lot like my relationship with my mom. And so really, really touching, really happy about that. So I feel like we're finally getting somewhere. We're finally getting transgender people in the media. People are finally seeing that we're just normal people. We're just like everybody else, and we just want the same things. We just want to live normal lives, normal, safe lives. We want, you know, husbands, wives, families. We want all the same things that everyone else does, and we want to do it in the same world and with a peace of mind. So I really think that this year has been such an amazing push for trans people, and I'm just so excited to see where it's going. So thank you guys so much. I know I never update, but I really I'm finally getting my life together. I know I always say this. I'm sorry. But thank you guys so much for all the people that have hung with me through everything. I know I had some comments on some of my videos asking me where I had my surgery. I do want to confirm I did. I had surgery with Dr. Garamoni in Florida, and he is fantastic. Definitely would recommend him. I know he does some other procedures too for trans guys. He does double mastectomy and he does keyhole, but he also does like man sculpting and other things too. So if you want to have some stuff done, other stuff done with your body as well, he's absolutely fantastic. But thank you guys so much for being supportive. If you are in a tough time right now and you're just having some trouble, you can always reach me. I have a Tumblr. My Tumblr is taylortransforms.tumblr.com. That's probably the best way for you guys to reach me, because I don't always check my emails on YouTube. So if you have anything, if you want to talk, I'm here for you. And you guys just keep trucking through, keep powering through, and know that I'm thinking of you out there. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day and keep your head up.